Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another My Little Pony Friendship and Magic Season 7 blind commentary. And today I'm going to be looking at episode 14 of Season 7. Title is FiM and Misfortune. And I am really quite excited for this one, and mostly on the basis of who the writer is. As usual, I know the writer, and it's M.A. Larson. This is apparently his long-awaited return after 2 whole seasons away from the show. I mean, he left in the middle of Season 5, basically, so since we're in the middle of Season 7, it's been 2 seasons now. And if that is indeed factual information, that this is a M.A. Larson episode, that is wonderful news. I didn't know to expect him back. I didn't know if he was coming back. I mean, he has his own stuff going on now, Penny Royal Academy and whatnot. And I didn't know if he was done with ponies or what, or really what was going to happen there. But I'm thrilled that he's back, because I mean, he's basically my favorite writer. I mean, Joanne and Christine are catching up really fast, but I think I still would give the edge to Larson. I just really find his work appealing, and he hasn't really written any bad episodes, so I definitely a fan. Considering that, I'm really hyped for this one. I want to see what, after all this time, Larson has for us, and hopefully it's good. The title, FiM and Misfortune, well, obviously it's a play off of the phrase fame and fortune, but I don't know what it could mean for Pony. I mean, Rarity and Rainbow Dash are the 2 that covet fame, so maybe it'll be about one of them. Hopefully Rarity. I would love an M.A. Larson Rarity episode. That would be amazing. But really, I guess it could refer to just about any of them. They could all become famous for a day or whatnot. Though they are already all kind of famous. I mean, elements of harmony and whatnot. This could be about just about any pony. So, I don't know. But, let's just go ahead and get this started. Okay, and here we go. And there's that old mare again. And maybe it's a Twilight episode.
Sorry, Princess
She
Twilight.
is probably the most famous of all of them, being a princess and whatnot. Interesting designs on these fillies. Very colorful manes. Doesn't even care.
Coconut cream, what are you doing?
Tularoo
That
and
was meant
coconut
for my
cream.
ex-friend. I'm not your ex-friend. You're my ex-friend.
I don't think those are mutually exclusive. Wow.
Both of you stop.
Yeah.
So you see, friendship isn't always easy, but there's no doubt it's worth fighting for.
Oh. Recycling old wisdom here, I see.
That sounds familiar.
It should. It definitely should.
No.
Return of Harmony. Oh, Starlight.
Here it is.
Good to see her.
What is that? Come on,
Never
Starlight.
shown her the journal
Don't judge a
before?
book by its cover.
And wow, it
This
has
is
really
the
gotten
friendship
beat
journal
up.
My friends and I used to keep. It's filled with
How
all
did
the
it
things we've learned, like
get in
friendship
such
isn't
bad
always
shape
easy, but
after
there's no doubt it's worth
not
fighting
so
for.
long a time? I mean, maybe it was in the library when
Judge a book by its
Tira hit
cover
it.
just this once.
That's all I could think of. Because
My little
that book would not be that beaten up by just age alone. If it was in the library when Tira hit it, that's actually good shape. That's better than you'd expect.
Big adventure. Tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat.
Magic makes it all complete. Very best friends. Okay. And we got all the
Thanks
ponies.
for coming, every pony. I've got a surprise for you.
What is it, Twilight? Do I need to prepare myself?
It's this!
What is that thing? Why is it so smelly? Wait a minute! Is this our old friendship journal? I haven't seen this thing in forever!
How long has it really been?
Looking a little, overripe.
I'll say. There's a smushed apple in Applejack.
Oh yeah! I guess that might have caused some molding.
Fluttershy's lessons are so small, you can barely read them. I wanted to leave room for all of you. I don't even know what this is. It is called calligraphy, darling.
Oh.
If you're going to make words, at least make them fabulous.
Yes, I agree.
Looks like you got a little aggressive with your friendship lessons, Rainbow Dash.
What can I say? When I learn something, I learn it hard.
Mm-hmm. And Pinkie
I
Pie.
found Pinkie's page. Well, I am surprised. That wasn't the only surprise.
Oh. Okay, that was pretty cool.
Twilight and I decided to make one for each of you.
That's amazing. A perfect copy.
I learned this spell years ago when I needed to make copies of a certain manifesto.
Okay, you had a manifesto, huh? What?
I'd forgotten all about this lesson.
Remember this one? For when I helped Daring Do? Never underestimate the power of friends who always got your back.
Aw, cheese sandwich! Party cannon! Ah, birthday!
After Twilight remembered the journal, I had so much fun reading all the stuff you've all learned, I just had to have my own copy.
And that brings me to the second part of the surprise, my idea. How would you girls feel about making our journal available for every pony? If we can get these lessons into other ponies' hooves, maybe they'll benefit from them. I think that's a great idea. I'm in! Yay!
We always said we wanted to.
Sounds fabulous.
I'm awesome. Oh yeah, good idea.
It's an interesting design. Pretty cute. It's selling pretty well. So this is where the fame comes in. Main-hatted. Looks like they got a bestseller on their hands.
No, I don't want to play with you anymore. Why not? You love playing hopscotch. No, you do, because you always win. Hey, girls. Couldn't help it over here. You might want to take a breather. Maybe read Rainbow Dash's chapter on Rainbow Falls. It might help. Sure, Princess. Thanks, Twilight. The Friendship Journal's making us super popular. Oh.
Yeah, they do have some.
Thinking of putting together a Cutie Mark summer camp.
They have some entries.
Definitely gonna sign up for it. This is gonna be awesome.
A cutie mark camp is a great idea.
Yeah, but the purpose of the journal isn't supposed to be marketing.
Well, yeah.
I just hope those foals actually learn something from our lessons.
They will. I'm sure ponies all across Equestria will. Whoa!
Yeah, they'll just learn how awesome you are.
Hello. Can I help you?
We're here all the way from Philadelphia.
Oh.
because we got copies of your friendship journal.
Wow, how wonderful. What was your favorite friendship?
Will you sign them?
I guess so. So, what did you think of the lessons?
Oh, we haven't read them. These are keepsakes. We gotta keep them in mint condition.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's the
Wow, that was worth the trip.
worst kind of fans, collectors.
Don't worry, Twilight.
Not
I'm
even
sure
not even
lots of
gonna
other
use the
ponies
item.
Are being inspired to be better friends.
Just
Well, I, for one,
keep it on a
find
shelf
them
somewhere.
Terribly illuminating.
I agree. I'm seeing sides of these ponies I didn't know were there. I only wish they'd left Rarity out.
Oh.
Clearly doesn't belong in that book with the rest of them.
Oh.
Oh.
You think she is?
I hate you.
Certainly, she did a fine job setting up the Ponyville Days celebration. But does she really believe it was
Both
a
of you.
success just because of her? The nerve!
Oh no.
But that's not what she was saying.
My poor dear. My poor Rarity. Those awful ponies.
crying. She must be devastated. I'm going after her. Go ahead. I'm gonna have a chat with these two.
Yes. Go Starlight. Do whatever you must.
Rarity, wait!
Twilight, isn't it amazing? Our journals are everywhere!
Pinky, I've got to...
Ponies keep stopping by to tell me my entries are hilarious!
Come on, Pinky. Out of the way. This is important.
I even had some pony come all the way from Las Pegasus to say how much you like my lessons!
I am so glad to hear some ponies are being inspired by the journal.
Hey, look! There's Pinkie Pie, the funny one!
What?
Giggly feedback is the best kind!
Well, at least you're getting a positive reaction. I just saw Rarity, and I'm afraid this whole journal thing really upset her.
Aw, that's too bad. Wait, that wasn't even funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I guess I'll catch you later.
Bye, Twilight!
That was adorable. Wow.
Classic Pinkie. Oh, she's even funnier in real life.
You know me for years!
Well, that was pretty funny. Because it's true.
Maybe it's time to call it a day.
And of course,
I whipped out
Rainbow's
all the
basking in it.
Twilight lessons because they were getting in the way of the good ones.
What do you mean you skipped the lessons? We've all had valuable experiences.
Hey, here's a great idea. Why don't you guys talk to Twilight for a while? So I
Or
can
maybe
get done
not.
Things like working and napping
Yeah.
and, well, pretty much anything else.
We don't want to hear her boring lessons. Come on, tell us again about when you met Daring Do.
Wow, that pony's voice.
Again? Haven't we already covered that one? A couple dozen times?
We can't get enough of it. Come on, you don't want to disappoint your fans.
And way to blow the whole Daring Do is real thing, Rainbow Dash. Publishing this book kind of,
Back in their
sort of,
pens.
Oh, cool. We'll come along. You
just
tell us
threw
the
that
story.
out there.
Oh, what's going on now?
Oh, and this is gonna be the worst.
Fluttershy, what's wrong?
We want answers!
Yeah, we're entitled to know.
What is it, every pony?
We want to know why Fluttershy keeps learning the same thing over and over
Even I've learned more than she has. What did I do?
What? Really? Are you attacking my friend because you want to be in a book?
It's okay. I got this, girls. Listen up. I am more assertive. And yes, it took me a while to get there. But can you honestly say that you could learn something one time and completely change who you are? I didn't think so.
And this is where it gets
You're
meta.
way different from the Fluttershy in the book. I don't know how I feel about that.
Though really, I guess the whole time it has been the rarity criticisms.
It feels like every pony in Equestria is missing the friendship part of the friendship journals.
This is
Rarity, are you alright?
kind of aimed at the fans, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. I'm stress sewing.
I
Sewing?
When I overheard
don't know if I needed to see that.
suddenly understood why I've been getting cancellations for days.
What? Why are ponies canceling their orders?
Because no pony likes me anymore. They're boycotting me.
I'm sure if I go out there and talk to those ponies, they'll see that they're being
Why?
unreasonable.
Eh, what are you up to, Applejack?
And I need them now. Sorry, Twilight.
Right away, pony who still likes me.
I don't need nothing fancy.
What's the matter, Applejack?
I'm popular, Twilight. I'm popular and I don't like it one bit.
You go ahead. I'll stay here.
Yeah. Stay in comfort, Rarity. This is why you're awesome, Starlight. Oh, wow. Taped on cutie mark. Doing the whole blank check thing.
Who are all these ponies?
They call themselves the Sweet Apple Admirers. They say they read my journal entries and they felt like a part of the family. And now they actually want to become part of the family.
Yeah.
Your journal entries?
Yeah, you know, all the stuff about how friends are like family and whatnot.
Can't you get rid of them?
And kick out my own family?
Wow.
Granny Smith, hang on! Let me help! There she is!
I wish we'd never released that journal.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a pretty bad idea.
There you
Where's Spike?
Rarity, I think she's doing better, and
I just kind of get the sense that he'd be the only one actually
Scary,
enjoying
huh?
this.
Was it that bad at Sweet Apple Acres?
It's bad everywhere. I thought I was doing something good. I thought I was helping. How could our friendship journal have led to so much
The mirror.
anti-friendship?
Good to see that.
Oh, Twilight, it's not your fault.
Of course it's my fault. If I hadn't had the big idea to make copies, none of this would be happening. I'm afraid I made life awful for my friends.
I really think you're being too hard on yourself.
Am I?
Oh. Oh, Rarity.
I didn't know where else to go. I've got so much cooking and cleaning and familying to do. I ain't got time for anything else.
At least police aren't laughing every time you talk. Not even I want to be funny all the time. I'm telling you, my days of hilariosityness are over.
You think you've got problems? I know I'm awesome, but I can't even go to the bathroom without some pony trying to tell me how cool I am. Rarity, what are you wearing?
My emotions, darling. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I have to defend myself one more time. Oh, sorry, darling. Force of habit.
Oh, Rarity. Wow.
Okay, so maybe they are having a hard time with it. That doesn't mean you did anything wrong.
Yes, I did. Releasing the journal was my idea, and it backfired in ways I could never have imagined.
It's not your fault. It's every pony else's. They're just focusing on the wrong things and... Wait here. I've got an idea.
Oh.
I can't wait any
And
longer.
Starlight's gonna
I've
save the
got
day,
to
isn't
fix
she?
this.
Again. It's what she does now.
Every pony, please stop!
Princess Twilight, I'm with the Canterlot Chronicle. Quick question. What would you say to ponies who wonder why you moved to Ponyville in the first place?
I moved here to learn about friendship. That's why the journal even exists. It took some time for me to get the hang of it, but it was each of these ponies standing next to me who taught me the lessons in those journals. Applejack, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, and Fluttershy too. Then it was all of you. I've learned so much from...
What I mean is, some ponies would argue that it doesn't seem believable that the six of you would be friends.
Believable?
Oh, wow.
Well, sure. I read this journal cover to cover, and I have to say, your character would have been much more interesting if she'd stayed in Canterlot.
My character? We are real ponies. This journal is a record of
basically
things
just
that
be Moon
actually
Dancer.
happened to us. We made mistakes, and we learned from them.
What about Rarity? Are we really supposed to believe she learned anything she wrote?
Wow.
That's why you want to be team.
You are officially worst
One
pony.
didn't really need to learn anything because she was already so cool.
Twilight was better before she got wings.
Fluttershy
Wow.
is just so painfully shy, it's hard to relate.
Come on!
Just skewering the fandom. I love it.
Are Pinkie Pie and Applejack related or what?
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Lyra and Bonbon.
I never
Oh,
claimed to be
song.
perfect.
Okay.
My mistakes are all written in ink. None of us claim to be perfect, and it's sad if that's what you all think. Our flaws help to make us
Wow.
special. They bond us and keep us strong.
I really
Our
like
flaws
this.
are what brought us together. So stop acting like something's
I mean, yeah, kind of getting a bit flutterdashy there, but this is amazing. Huh.
My confidence comes off as cocky, but it gives me the courage to fail. Sure, I can be a bit stuck up, it's true. And I can be too eager to please. There's such thing as being too honest, too, 'cause we're not flawless. We're a work in progress. We got dents and we've got quirks, but it's our flaws that make us work. Yeah, we're not flawless. We're a work in progress, so tell me what flaws you got too. 'Cause I still like what's flawed about you. Ponies think I'm all bubbles and laughter, that I don't seem sincere. I might joke around a little too much, but I'm just so happy you're here.
Aw.
It took
I really love all of these little solos.
to really come out of my shell. But no pony has to be perfect. By now, don't you know us so well? Because, yeah, we're not flawless. We're a work in progress. We got dents and we've got quirks, but it's our flaws that make us
Aw.
yeah, we're not flawless. We're a work in progress, so tell me what flaws you got too. 'Cause I still like what's flawed about you.
So you see, every pony? None of us ever claimed to be perfect. Without our flaws, there wouldn't be any friendship lessons to learn. Without our flaws, there probably wouldn't be any friendships at all.
Aw. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It's up to Starlight.
So that just happened.
Girls, I found two ponies who have something I think you should hear.
Oh.
We just wanted to say thank you to all of you. Yeah, our friendship? Well, we were having trouble until we read your journal. It showed
There
us that
we go.
friends can go through all sorts of tough times and come through stronger than before. It's made us better friends than we've ever been.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Oh, I can't tell you how much it means to hear that. Thank you for telling us. We've had a tough couple of days, but knowing we've helped fillies like you,
It makes everything we've been through worth it.
Absolutely. Fads come and go. Friendship is forever.
There are worse things than not being able to do anything without being told I'm awesome.
And we can't change the way other ponies think about us, but we can change how we let it affect us. Or how we don't let it affect us. Go ahead, laugh!
Yeah. A bit forced, but I'll give it to you, Pinky. Aw.
Reckon we still have to deal with them, don't we?
stay in the friendship moment, Applejack. They can wait a little longer.
Yeah. I'm sure that'll just blow over. Won't last 7 years or anything. Okay. So yeah. Welcome back, Larson. Well played, sir. Now, this is why I love the guy. Gone for 2 years, and then the first thing he does when he comes back is write an episode that basically is just non-stop trolling the fandom. Just skewering it. And I was kind of slow on the uptake. I didn't really catch on to what the game was until they got to the Fluttershy part. And that probably got to me, especially because that's where it becomes self-reflection, because I was really on that whole bandwagon of criticizing the Fluttershy episodes and how she didn't really develop. Which, in retrospect, I don't know if that was entirely fair. Though maybe that's just because she's gotten much better in the past 2 seasons. She's become a character that I really like. And I do maintain that even if it is realistic that she doesn't change immediately once she learns the lessons, I don't think the repetition is necessarily a good writing decision because of that. Because we're still seeing similar things all the time, and it gets a bit repetitive. And yeah, that's not really the most interesting thing that could be done. And I do still think that most of her episodes in Season 4 and Season 5 in particular are pretty bad. But, yeah, I really liked this. The song was amazing. That was my second favorite song of the season so far, easily. Just mainly because the song in the previous episode was just so incredible. That has to be the first. But this was great, too. And, I really just loved the whole concept of it. This was something special. This was a special episode, and kind of a bold one for them to actually do, but that's what makes it fun. I love that they would actually just go for it and do something like this, and especially at the end with all the ponies complaining, it was just so clearly parodying the fandom, and that's great. It's really, really great. I wonder if it's actually going to trigger some people. It might. That'll be funny. I'll have to watch reactions to this one. But, yeah, this was great. This was up there with the best of the season, and really, after the perfect pair, it would be so easy to just come back with another episode and kind of let us down for it not being all that great. But this was no letdown. I mean, it wasn't as good as the perfect pair, but it was really, really good and really, really fun. And just, I'm glad to have Larson back. If he's going to be doing stuff like this, which he does, that was the track he was on, was referring to old episodes. I mean, his last 2 before this, if you don't count his contributions to the story of Rarity Investigates, were Amending Fences and Slice of Life. So he's definitely on this path of referring to previous events and going heavy on the continuity and all that. So I really like it. I really hope for more of this stuff, and yeah, if we get it, that would be great. But seriously though, those ponies that were mean to Rarity, that was the worst. I now have a very real answer to the worst pony question. Those 2 ponies, they are the worst ever. And yeah, that was awful. And yeah. Wow, great episode. Hope you liked the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.